I'm Mike and you're watching City Lights on Novus TV. This week is the Celtic Festival. There are over 70 events happening around downtown and it's now in its 9th year. Tonight we are at the cellar for a Whisky Kiss, which is a Scotch tasting event. So let's have a look. So I am here with Mike Nicolson. He is from Islay of Scotland and he's the educator here tonight at the Whisky event. Now, can you tell us a bit about your background? Because I believe you come from a distillery.
Well, I'm a third generation distiller, so not only is my father a distiller, but both of my grandfathers were as well. So although I spent some time on Islay looking after Colila and the mighty Lag of Woolin, I'm not actually from there. I was born in Glasgow, brought up in Edinburgh. So I can't lose the argument.
I get a little bit confused about the idea of Scotch and whiskey. So can you tell me what that actually means?
Sure. Scotch means whiskey made in Scotland. But in Scotland there are different ways to make whiskey. You can make malt whiskey, which is made from malted barley and distilled in these lovely copper onion shapes and has a very big flavour range. And there's lots of them, over 80. Grain whiskey is Scotch whiskey as well. It's made from wheat in much bigger distilleries, and the distillery looks not as romantic as a malt distillery because the distillation plant is a little more industrial. And the spirit that comes from a grain whiskey distillery, its flavour range, they are all different, but the flavour range is much smaller than malt whiskey. So both of these whiskies are Scotch whiskey, and mixtures of them is also Scotch whiskey.
What kind of characteristics do you look for in a really good Scotch whiskey?
Ooh. Wow. Well, that really depends on the kind of mood that you're in, because there is such a big flavour range. It depends how you feel. Are you having something before dinner, or have you had a great meal and you're having a cigar and you're looking for something else? Under these circumstances, you probably want a big and powerful flavour, but before dinner, maybe something lighter just to stimulate the taste buds.
What are we going to be learning about tonight?
Well, we're tasting tonight 2 malt whiskies from Scotland, 1 bourbon whisky, and 2 whiskies from Ireland. So what we're going to learn about is a little about them individually and also be able to compare, which is great. So much easier to have an opinion about a whiskey if you've got 2. If you've got 1, it's kind of hard.
So I am here with Ian McAteer, the Executive Director here at Celtic Fest. Did I say that correctly?
You did, thank you. Yeah, Celtic Fest, the 9th festival here in Vancouver. So yeah, looking forward to it.
So what is Celtic Fest all about?
Well, it's a way to celebrate Celtic culture. So there's 7 Celtic nations. And again, over 75 different events during the week, culminating with the St. Patrick's Day Parade on St. Patrick's Day, the 17th of March this year. Our biggest ever parade. We have over 83 parade entries from Special Olympics teams representing Canada to Irish dancers to Sean, the Canadian leprechaun. So there's something for everyone there.
So how did Celtic Fest get started and about how many people do you expect to come through?
Okay, this is our 9th year. So we started in 2004. We're now the largest Celtic festival in Western Canada. We expect, weather dependent, so fingers crossed it'll be good, over 220,000 people on Saturday and Sunday alone. So the parade it starts at 11 on Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, the 17th of March, and that's how it all went. So we're growing.
And finally, can you tell us a little bit about tonight? Because I believe it's in its 7th year and it's a sold-out event.
It's been sold out for the last 5 years. There's not one ticket in town for this event, which is I'm delighted that it's back again in the cellar, part of the Granville Entertainment Group. And again, we're bringing in a 3rd generation Scottish distiller, Mike Nicolson, tonight to just inform the people that are here about what's all good about whiskey and scotches. So yeah, it's been great.
Well, you can see why this is one of the most popular events at the festival. The tickets always sell out really fast. For more information and to see what else is going on during the week, go to CelticFestVancouver.com. Well, it's time for me to join in the festivities. I'm Mike Evers and you're watching City Lights on Novus TV.